よし。先生。はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KT ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで MLB THE SHOW やっていきたいと思います。さあ先発村上もそこそこ打ってんね。
Number 24, a rising star, continues his professional journey. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Tanaka. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard.
よ
This
し。
one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and
先生。
a two-run blast. His 12th of the season, and the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Tanaka.
さああとはこの2点を守りきるだけ。
Yeah, bro, he needs to come out aggressive but composed as well.
3点になっ
A
てる。
clean first frame can settle the whole dugout.
Quan gets out of the way. That's ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Hey!
This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Grisham in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
真ん中入った。
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Tanaka back at it after the long ball.
Yeah, tough giving up the homer, no doubt, but the best bounce back is strike 1. Big focus test right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Manzardo matched a homer in his last game.
That's a ball.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that
危
one is off the wall. The relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall. Tanaka needing a big out here, Singy, after giving up a couple of hits in a row.
Yeah, and he's still just one pitch away from ending this rally. Can't let it spiral out of control.
And that one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man at second. Swing and a
いや、1
ball
回から
lifted
投げ
left
すぎだ
field.
な。
That is the inning.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard. No, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off, swinging a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first, inning over. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, JT Realmuto. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second. Next is the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
Yeah!
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Gabriel Arias in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
よしよし。
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Tyler Toll leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
フェアかい。
And a good start to the inning.
しゃあない。
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Tanaka ready to go again. Leadoff man's got wheels, and he's already leaning towards second. This could get spicy.
Spicy? That's ghost pepper heat right there, Boo.
そうだよな。
Pick up and he's gone.
It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Tolbert on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt.
Ball 2.
That one
Whoa,
just
that's
misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
First and second, no outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
くれよ。
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, left field. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a foul ball.
Get
Foul ball left
through.
side could be 2. Over to Lau.
ありがとう。
And that's 2. 2 on 2 outs. High fly ball, right field.
いや、伸びないか。
He's got it, and that is that. No run. Bottom of the
当たりは
fourth.
良か
Now the
ったけど
4-hole
ね。
hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Hammered down the right side, but foul. All right, Siggy. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Just
Ball
misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the
入ってた。
call. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ball 2.
In the air, left side. And there's 2 away. Here comes Real Muto.
Aye.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Chase DeLauder. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tap back to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
あ、そもそも2アウトだったわ。
Tanaka back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead,
Inside ball.
stay ahead.
Arias, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball.
Now all even up. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now Tyler Tolbert. Ball
Nope.
1, no
Ball 1.
strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
まあそうだよね。
That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep
What?
their challenges.
What? え
Tanaka was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good
こ
innings
れ
on the
またや
mound
っ
as
た
well.
か。
Boog, he was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force for their offense in this one. Excellent game.
Number 24.
マジで何の負傷かも分からず交代したんだけど、何も出てこなかった。
One down.
謎。
Tanaka steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, they threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That's a ball.
Tanaka with a homer in his last game. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1.
あ
In the air, left field. Martin in position, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. This one in the air. Tanaka settles underneath it.
Okay.
And there's one away. Tanaka locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And a 1-2. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a
まあ
high
犠牲
fly
フライには
ball
十
out
分
there
か
towards left field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. And they got it.
えい
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Tanaka now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
Got him looking. That's the third out.
クーチェンジアップ
So digging in, Tanaka. In the air out towards right center. Blaze on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
仕留められない
Tanaka had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So 2 down. Tanaka steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And now here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 2 down, nobody on. Bunting for a hit. Throws to first in time. They thwart the bunt attempt. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one ripped, but foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Off the plate inside,
ball two.
and the count's even at 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
あ
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 out. Runner at second. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. In the air out to center. That's a base hit. Here comes Riley. Safe. It's a one-run game.
マジか
Oh, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Tanaka, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 up, 1 down. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Swung on, belted. Carrying well.
え
And it
あれ入るんだえぐ
Matt Olson goes deep. Home run number 10 of the year. 1 down. Tanaka getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. Blaze should have this one. And there's 2 down. It really feels like we might be running out of
いやー
time.
よろしくないね
Tanaka with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So 2 down. Tanaka steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the
No, inside. Hey!
Here's a 1-2.
よし
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, great job right there.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. There goes the runner. Swings and lines up base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Now the 0-1. Double steal. In the air, left field. Base hit. The throw into second. They take the force out, and now 2 gone. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. This is Willie Castro.
Ita, nice.
Back there, that one way back, and it's gone. A 3-run dinger, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Hopped up, Tanaka under it.
Okay.
Down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Tanaka starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Check your outfield.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Alec Burleson. Quick toss to first. Tanaka back on a dive. Runner on the goal.
Ita.
Air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Tanaka in the box, lays off for ball 1.
You got it. Round it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Runner takes off. On the ground to short. Gets it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Runners breaking for the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Okay.
Shallow left field. Base hit into the outfield. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tanaka. The White Sox up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
Ow.
Slice to right, and foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen.
Get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start.
Tanaka really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
さあ、ということで次回はヤンキース戦に登板でございます。はい、ということで本日この辺で終えたいと思います。さよなら。